Green apples, especially the ever-popular Granny Smith variety, are more than just a crunchy, tart snack. They represent a significant chunk of global fruit production and are used in everything from school lunches and pies to commercial juices and health food snacks. But have you ever wondered how millions of these apples are harvested so quickly? The answer lies in a fascinating mix of traditional farming practices, state-of-the-art technology, and years of agricultural refinement. This video takes you through the full process from blooming orchards to apple-packed crates ready for worldwide distribution. The global popularity and demand for green apples. Green apples are a staple in grocery stores around the world. Unlike red apples, which are often sweeter, green apples offer a tartness that appeals to a different palate. They are especially popular in baking and juicing, but are also favored by diet-conscious consumers for their lower sugar content and high fiber. Because of this, demand is steady year-round, not just during apple season. To meet this constant need, apple farms must operate with near-perfect efficiency, particularly during the harvesting window. Countries like the United States, Australia, New Zealand, and China lead the world in green apple production, contributing millions of tons to the global supply each year. How green apples are grown. The pre-harvest phase. Before apples can be harvested in minutes, farmers spend months preparing the orchard. It all begins with proper rootstock selection. Depending on the region, farmers choose apple tree varieties that are best suited for local soil conditions, climate, and pest resistance. Green apple trees typically take 2 to 3 years to start producing fruit and can remain productive for up to 30 years with proper care. In spring, blossoms bloom across the orchard. This phase is crucial as successful pollination determines how many apples each tree will produce. Farmers often use beehives to ensure efficient pollination across rows of apple trees. After pollination, tiny green fruits begin to form and gradually grow over the summer. During this period, orchards must be closely managed. This includes watering, fertilization, pruning, and most importantly, protecting the apples from pests and diseases. To achieve uniform growth, many orchards employ a technique called fruit thinning. By removing some immature apples early on, the remaining ones have more space and nutrients to develop fully. All of this groundwork ensures that come harvest time, each tree will produce high-quality, market-ready fruit. How millions are harvested in minutes. The role of machines. To the age of mechanized apple harvesting. Large commercial orchards now rely heavily on machines to speed up the process. These machines can harvest millions of apples in a matter of minutes, what would take weeks by hand. One of the most common methods involves mobile conveyor platforms, where workers ride along moving platforms that glide through orchard rows. As pickers place apples onto padded conveyors, the fruit is transported to large storage bins on board. This reduces physical strain and boosts speed without sacrificing too much care. More advanced systems include vacuum-assisted harvesters. These devices use foam-lined suction tubes to pull apples off the tree and transport them into bins via air pressure. The gentle suction helps minimize bruising, making it a smart solution for delicate varieties like green apples. But the most groundbreaking technology is robotic apple pickers. These autonomous machines use cameras and AI to identify ripe fruit, navigate between branches, and pick apples using mechanical arms. They work around the clock and are especially useful during labor shortages. Though still expensive and in development stages, robotic harvesters are shaping the future of fruit farming. Logistics of large-scale harvesting. Harvesting is just one part of the equation. Once picked, green apples must be transported quickly to avoid spoilage. Orchards typically use large bins capable of holding hundreds of kilograms of fruit, which are hauled to processing centers or packing houses. There, the apples are cleaned with food-safe solutions to remove dirt, pesticides, and any residue. They are then sorted based on size, color, firmness, and blemishes. High-end packing facilities use sophisticated vision systems and weight sensors to automate this process. Apples destined for export are waxed to preserve freshness and packed into temperature-controlled boxes. Others go straight to juicing plants or cold storage facilities where they can remain fresh for months under controlled atmosphere conditions, low oxygen, high humidity, and cool temperatures, turning green apples into juice. Green apple juice is increasingly popular due to its unique tartness and health benefits. Once apples are delivered to the processing plant, they're washed again and fed into grinders that turn them into a pulp. This pulp is then pressed to extract juice, which is filtered, pasteurized, and bottled. High-volume juice manufacturers often process several tons of apples per hour. Conveyor belts, hydraulic presses, and centrifugal extractors work in tandem to ensure minimal waste and maximum efficiency. The leftover pulp, seeds, and skins are usually repurposed into animal feed, compost, or biofuel. Sustainability and environmental impact. Mechanized harvesting, while efficient, comes with environmental considerations. Large machines consume fuel and may compact the soil, affecting root health. Additionally, high-speed harvesting can occasionally damage young trees if not carefully monitored. To offset this, many orchards invest in sustainable practices. These include solar-powered equipment, drip irrigation systems, cover cropping, and low-emission harvesters. Some even participate in regenerative agriculture programs that aim to enhance soil health and biodiversity. The packaging side is also evolving. Biodegradable crates, recyclable boxes, and reduced plastic use are becoming common in eco-conscious farming operations. Sustainability isn't just a buzzword, it's becoming a necessity in the competitive apple industry. Economic impact and job creation. The apple industry is a major employer, providing jobs to thousands during the harvest season. While automation has reduced the need for manual labor, it has also created new opportunities in machinery operation, tech support, logistics, and quality control. Additionally, apple farms contribute significantly to rural economies through tourism, cider production, and local markets. In regions like Washington State, USA, Victoria, Australia, and Himachal Pradesh, India, green apples are more than just crops. They're a cultural and economic backbone. Looking ahead, the future of green apple harvesting. As technology continues to advance, the apple industry is likely to see even faster, more efficient harvesting methods. Machine learning, robotics, and climate-controlled drones may eventually become the norm. Already, AI is being used to predict yields, optimize irrigation, and monitor tree health remotely. At the same time, consumer demand for organic and locally grown produce is encouraging a hybrid approach, where high-tech tools work alongside traditional farming values. The result? A future where millions of green apples are harvested not just in minutes, but with greater precision, sustainability, and quality than ever before. Harvesting millions of green apples in minutes is no longer a fantasy. It's the result of decades of agricultural innovation. From selecting the right rootstocks to using robotic arms, the process is a seamless blend of nature, science, and ingenuity. These innovations ensure that green apples continue to be an accessible, affordable, and nutritious option for people around the world. So the next time you bite into a crisp, juicy green apple, remember, a whole symphony of machines, farmers, and technologies worked in harmony to bring it to your hand, often within just minutes of leaving the tree. So that's it for today. If you like this video, then please hit the like and subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching.